welcome to another video. Today we are at King Spa. My wife and I were actually celebrating our 16th wedding anniversary, and we decided to set off to Northern Virginia to visit King Spa here in Chantilly, Virginia specifically. Very nice facility, very nice. Tons of spas, 9 in total. It's 1 on the second floor and it's 8 on the first floor as you exit from out of these locker rooms. If you're looking for relaxation, this is definitely one of the places that you want to visit. Now in this video, I'm going to give you a complete walkthrough tour and also give you our review, and I'll chime in every now and then as we enter the sauna rooms and the pools and the spas. Now we got here super early. As soon as they opened up at 9 o'clock, there was really no one here. Maybe 2 or 3 other couples as we entered the door. So as I'm walking around filming, it's actually perfect because you get no one in the shots. I feel like you're right there with us, inside and out. And as we continue on throughout the day, I'll give my commentary, I'll chime in, you'll see my wife chime in. And also, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to try to answer each one out. Enjoy the video.
They got street racing going on, drag racing. And that's the kind of car I was trying to get to. Funny they would have that on there. G-body. The spot's pretty dope. Pretty nice, pretty nice. What do you think? King Spa. Got here nice and early. Right at 9 o'clock actually. So this is the food area. Nice.
We got to the cafe roughly around, I would say 12:30. This line was way all the way back to the staircase. Way all the way back to the staircase. But it moved along fairly quickly, roughly about 10 minutes, and we were at the front ordering. It took about 20 minutes for both of us to get our food, but the food there was delicious. It was delicious. They had options for Chinese cuisine and also American dishes. And also the pricing was fairly reasonable. After we were done eating, we actually set over to the lounge chairs right beside the cafe. And we expected to be there maybe about 45 minutes to charge our devices, but we wound up being there for about 2 hours. And I went to sleep for at least a good hour. Just the itis, it just got to me. Too much food, too much goodness, too much relaxation. Yeah, it did that to me.
Well, yeah, let's go in. Let's go inside. Please enter from outside. Alright, so we're here early. I'm just giving you guys a tour before we actually indulge in all the activities. And then I see those cut on and give you a nice little massage over there. That one over there, that's probably one of the hot tubs. And make sure you keep those uniforms on while you're walking around. But they also said that make sure you dry off first before you put your uniform on. Don't get in here with the uniform, obviously. Bathing suits. Nice. So this is a little nice view from over here. Cool, cool, cool. No alcoholic beverages. Sweet. please use the stairs to enter and exit the pool. Stairs, no dodging. You don't want to just jump in right here. They want you to go around there and then come right here. But this is nice. Nice. And look, that's another place upstairs. What's upstairs? So I counted 3 hot tubs. One right here, one over there, and also one right there in the middle. Hi. It's early in the morning, so we're gonna see how busy this place gets throughout the day. No PDA. There's a sign that says no PDA. No sitting on the table, so no getting too crazy in here. Whoops. Rooftop.
Make sure to stay hydrated throughout your visit. Here's a water station on the rooftop, and there are others throughout the facility.
This is the sauna. Alright, ice bath. This came out the heat. We're going to ice. Oh, there's another one. Alright, yeah, let's go in there before we go on ice. So we're gonna make our way on around Borgama. Let's see what this one about. Ice, let's go. I'm gonna go first. It is 26 degrees Fahrenheit. I ain't gonna be able to take this too long. Dang. Goodness gracious. Can't even put my feet down. Alright, I'm gonna take it for maybe about 2 minutes. 2 minutes max. Man, I don't do the cold. I don't do the cold. I don't do the cold. That was freezing in there. I gotta get a little woosah before we go into the next one. This is their charcoal room. Looks like people are standing in there. There's a lot of people in there. I might come back to that one. But let's continue. Sauna room. Let's go inside the sauna room. Let's grab one of these and chill out. Very dark. All right, so I believe this is going to be the hottest room here. The hottest room here. The hottest room here. You seen the temperature? What the temperature say? Remember to hydrate, y'all. Remember to hydrate. All right, so we grab one of these mats. Please take one mat inside the room and return when finished. All right, it's dark in there. Might not be able to record. My phone's probably won't even work in there. It's so hot. Yo, that room was crazy hot. Like 390 degrees, almost 400. You went in there? You went in there? Shh. I couldn't even make it past the doorway, y'all. I put the mat down and like squat for like 15 seconds and like, oh snap, I ain't never experienced this hot ever. 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 Alright, it's the last sauna that we're gonna check out here. We might do a double trip, but it's the gold pyramid sauna. That's the hottest in the world, y'all. That is the hottest sauna room in the world. 390 degrees. You talking about cooking? In there cooking. Getting baked. Getting baked. All right. We just got out that was the gold room. The gold room's pretty hot too. That was probably, what you think that was? 200 maybe?
Maybe I probably sweat pouring.
Yeah. As we continue to sit in there. Yeah, you definitely, and as I got up, I kind of like brushed up against the wall, like, ooh, this is hot. Yeah.
Don't touch the wall.
Yeah, definitely don't touch the wall. Definitely don't touch the wall. The oven. What you think about the oven? What's your thoughts on the oven? Being cooked.
Good that we went back in there after we read the directions, and I had to go get something to put over my face.
Yeah. Having a towel over your head helps. Because that heat boiling right on my scalp was crazy.
In the
Like,
directions it says a blanket, but a towel usually. I asked people that work here.
Right.
So that was what was confusing me. I thought they meant
A blanket.
whatever the blankets that were hanging from the walls. Don't touch those.
Don't touch the walls.
I didn't touch them.
If you have socks on, I think that probably helps as well.
My feet were okay because we stepped on a mat in there, and I threw my mat down before I stepped further.
Yeah, same here,
But
same
there were
here.
other mats in there. But
Were you standing or were you squatting?
I did squat.
Yeah, I squatted as well. I
I
think
was
they said
afraid
don't
to-
sit. I'm not sure
They
about
said
sitting.
sit.
Well, they said sit.
Don't lie down.
No, it says do not
Don't lay
sit
on
on the blankets.
Huh?
I'm looking at it right now. It says do not sit
Don't
on
lay
blankets.
Well, you can sit. Yeah, you sit on the mats.
Yeah, the mats.
So the blankets on the floor they wanted you to put
Yeah,
on
I
your
think
head? Oh, no. So bring the top.
Yeah, I'm reading now. Do not lay down inside.
So many times
Do not lay down inside. I'm just looking at this thing. This is a oven, y'all. The hottest in the world. This is intense. This is a tradition for more than 500 years. Traditional Koreans have been utilizing this type of hot sauna. Please hydrate after use. Yes, yes, yes. I did. Hope you did. I think you did. You did. You did. You did.
Yeah, I did. I remember.
Yeah. But the saunas is great. Saunas is great. We're gonna check out the pools next.
Honestly, it's pain in my side. I don't know if it's in my head, guys, but it feels like it's not.
Right. Yeah. I had some pain in my legs as well from like doing all that walking from 2 weeks ago. It still was there a little bit, not as much, but it does say on there. I'm reading. It says this process helps with arthritis, aches, and other pains. And detoxifies your body. So
we might need to go back. Is that what you're saying? To get rid of the rest of the pain? Because I still feel a little. We need to go back in. We going back in the oven?
I got out the oven in 60 seconds. Well, a little over a minute. You were in there. I clocked it for a minute and 22 seconds.
I came right behind you.
Nah, you was in there for at least like another 15 seconds. I said, oh, it's 60 seconds. My time is up.
Longer, even though you were still in there. You just by the door.
I was outside, y'all. I don't know what she's talking about. I was outside. All right, y'all. We just got finished for being in the pools and the spas. So relaxing, so relaxing, so relaxing. I see how I'm talking, like very mellow. That's the vibe. That's the energy that's going on right now. Sitting on the rooftop, just chilling out, drying off, and probably go get something to eat. And then that's another little pool and spa and sauna spot that we gotta check out afterwards. And then we might get back in, who knows? I mean, we out here celebrating now 16th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, my love. Yeah, rooftop vibes. King Spa. Till next time. We are out of here. The time is 6:30. We've been here since 9 o'clock. We enjoyed our stay here for sure. But we got to continue on with our 16th wedding anniversary festivities. So stick around for more. Whole lot of chillaxing, a whole lot of chillaxing. Next day. These grapes, so tasty. All right, y'all, quick hotel breakfast before we head out for today adventures. Stay tuned, stick around for it, y'all. Now, if y'all looking for a nice place to stay that's close by to the spa, you can check out this spot called Hyatt House. Now, it's the one in Dulles, right next to the airport. It's probably about maybe 20 minutes away, but it's nice accommodations, nice good breakfast, nice good rooms. You'll love it there. We are at Algonquin Regional Park, and it's like a lake over there we're gonna go walk to. We normally visit when we're in the area. Looks like over there is a place called Volcano Park, which is a water park. Said we was gonna visit that maybe one day, but not today. Maybe when we got the little one. But since we're walking, I need to change my shoes. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1. There we are. Now I'm all good to go. Welcome to Weekend Adventures with Rel and Tiff, or as she say, Tiff and Rel. We're out in the wilderness, guys. Like, nah. We're out here at the park. Doing a little sightseeing, a little water. That looks like a gator. Nah, that's not a gator. Something just came up right there.
What was it?
I don't know what it was. Very quiet. There's definitely fishing here. We just seen that couple with fishing rods. There's normally people out on the water. Oh yeah, there was somebody right there paddling. Just rowing away.
Oh, cool. I got the canoe and the paddleboard.
Yep, me too. Yeah, if you like the outdoors, definitely consider this park. Nice of you to see. Look at these roots. Crazy. Exposed roots. Any of y'all ever seen exposed roots like this? Wow, right?
Oh, look at this.
There it is.
I don't know why I love it, but I do.
Yeah, the missus loves the outdoors, especially near water. Especially near water. And I see why. It's just so peaceful, calm, relaxing.
Well, I mean, just this. Like, I love to see the
Look.
You know,
Yeah.
the look of it. Even though it's sad that the tree fell, but I love where it's me placing it in the water.
Right.
Just adds to the beauty.
The tree right there.
So we were just looking at the Potomac River, and that little piece of land that's right across is Timber Island. All right, ladies and gents, so that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully it was informative and helpful with the spa. Now there's another spa that's not too far away called BALIAN Springs, and if you want to see BALIAN Springs, I'm going to put the link in the description below. But thank you all for, you know, rocking with us and joining us on our 16th wedding anniversary, toting y'all around to get a little bit of our lives this weekend. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about, you know, the King Spa. You know, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. All right. See you on the next one. And as I always say, stay positive, stay motivated. Salute.